spirit of the Korean working class in the sacred war of justice to put an end to a history of confrontation with the United States that lasted century after century and continued. We, in firm unity with the Supreme Command, will sweep away all the aggressors, resolutely answering the nuclear blackmail with merciless nuclear attack and an aggressive war with a just war for national reunification. All the workers of South Korea should bear in mind that if they remain an onlooker to the anti-DPRK confrontation movements and not targeted nuclear war movements of the U.S. imperialists and the South Korean traitors, their present misfortunes and pains will be accompanied by nuclear disasters and turn out in the sacred war of justice to drive out the U.S. imperialist aggressor forces and sweep away the pro-U.S. traitors. The spokesman for the Committee for the Peaceful Reunification of Korea gave an answer to the Korean Central News Agency on Thursday concerning the increasingly provocative movements of the South Korean puppets on the issue of the Kaesong Industrial Zone. The spokesman said, on March 30th, the spokesman for the Central General Guidance Bureau for the Development of Special Zones announced that if the South Korean puppets persist in slander of our dignity concerning the issue of the Kaesong Industrial Zone, we will mercilessly close the zone. However, the South Korean conservatives and reptile media, without abandoning their bad custom of confrontation, continue to let loose malignant outbursts that the DPRK will do nothing with the Kaesong Industrial Zone, talking about what they call source of money, source of income, and greater lust of the law. To cope with it, our army took a resolute measure of cutting the traffic of the South Koreans to the Kaesong Industrial Zone. Far from telling a due lesson from it, the South Korean puppets, slandering the measure of our army, talk about regret and call for normalization and lead the situation to the extremity, talking about what they call large-scale detention and measures to save hostages. They went so far as to instigate the vicious trigger-happy Minister of National Defense Kim Kwang-jin and the Section Chief of the Defense Institute to spit indescribable outbursts, slandering our system and supreme dignity. If the South Korean puppets and conservative media persist in their wrongdoings, making malevolent outbursts, we will take resolute measures to pull back all our working people from the Kaesong Industrial Zone, the spokesman for the Committee for the Peaceful Reunification of Korea stressed. The U.S. Navy hurriedly sent Raider base SDX-1 capable of landing on the sea to the waters around South Korea on April the 2nd. The latest destroyer with capacity of missile interception also left for the waters around South Korea. The day after the dispatch of F-24 fighters to South Korea, the U.S. imperialist war fanatics took such measures allegedly for intensive watch of the movement of the North and coping with its missile launch. The South Korean Puppet Marine Corps plans to stage large-scale North-targeted war exercises in April. The 1st Marine Division schemes to examine the preparedness for mobilization for rapid reinforcement in case of contingency and stage combat drills on Jeju Island and in Pocheon, Gyeonggi Province.